I've been trying to just get myself together. I've been trying to get myself together. I ain't gonna lie to you. Of everything that has taken place today, you guys sending me all kind of emails, DMs. I just, man, it's just so much. Oh, they say an Oscar goes to Van Jones. Boy. Ah. But hey, you know what? People are sick and tired, man. One thing you got to realize. People are sick and tired. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Have been lied to. They know who's running the country. Cheap fake, deep fake. What you're not seeing isn't real. People riding. Well, you know what? I'll go to the gas station tomorrow. This should be enough gas to last me. I should be able to go to work and come back tomorrow, and I should be okay. People making life decisions inside of a grocery store. Unbelievable. Maybe I'll get my oil change the next month after next when I get paid. Knowing the oil change should have been changed. The oil should have been changed 3-4 months ago. Crime through the roof. Criminals smiling, giggling, playing around out there. Go out there and do it again, why don't you? Send all this over here. But whoa, what about we the people? We the people. Struggling. Homeless veterans? What? But we done did sent this all the way. What? What is going on? People terrified, scared to walk down the street, send their kids to school. Businesses shutting down. I can go on and on and on and on. But they say, hey, come on in. Come on in. Wide open. Boy. But hey, man. They got him out of there. They said it's time to go, buddy. Man, it just... They froze the funding. I mean, golly, Nancy and Obama, they had to come together. Michelle won't pick up the phone. And now they're stuck with Kamala. This, man, I tell you. Man. But hey, you dug your own hole, man. You dug your own hole. You know? But we're not going for it. And Van Jones, you know, you seen what we all seen. And then you came out live on air telling him, you know, this should be it. Step down. And now he's on here crying. So let's go and check it out. Everybody say, Rick, you got to check out this Oscar award-winning performance right here. So I'm here for it. You know, CNN, enemy territory, enemy of the people. Woo! Yeah, man. God bless you all, man. I'm wishing the best in all you guys' life, man. I love y'all. We're living in just some crazy dark times and the biggest history yet, man. And again, there's a reason why I always wish the best in you guys' life, because we live in a very, very fast time travel, man. A very, very fast time travel, you know. And to see what has taken place these last couple of years, you kind of, you know, everybody has dropped to their knees, man. Have dropped to their knees. Common sense is far, far gone. Like President Trump said, he wouldn't be here if there wasn't such a terrible job done. He could be somewhere on an island, a nice resort, enjoying the rest of his sweet life if there wasn't such a terrible job done. And I speak for the people, man. I love y'all. Let's check this out.
About conversations between President Biden and Vice President Harris. I want to go back to CNN's Priscilla Alvarez, who is covering all of this from Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Priscilla, what are you learning?
Caitlin, I'm told by a source that President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris spoke today. It's unclear exactly at what time they spoke. Remember, the president put out his letter publicly that he would not seek re-election earlier this afternoon. But the president made clear after that letter that he was putting all of his support behind Vice President Kamala Harris to be the Democratic nominee, and also calling on the party to come together. Now, the vice president...
They are shaking in their shoes. Good luck. Good luck. And right now, Trump looks better than he did in 2016. Boy, but we can't get complacent, y'all. We cannot get complacent.
President was on the trail yesterday. She was at a fundraiser in Massachusetts, where again she was defending the administration's record and also trying to underscore the stakes of the election. It was a fundraiser that brought in more than $2 million. Today, however, she was back in Washington, D.C. at her residence and with her staff. So this latest reporting is that the president and the vice president have spoken. That, according to a source who I spoke with, we're still trying to get more information as to what that conversation looked like and when exactly it happened. But significant all the same.
Yeah, of course, and also fascinating to learn about these conversations that he was having. Obviously, you expect him to speak with the vice president about this. Priscilla, keep us updated on what you're learning about this. We also have Van Jones joining us. He is CNN's senior political commentator and a former Obama administration official. And Van, obviously, you and I were talking a lot about this dynamic and how this was ultimately going to play out when we were covering the Republican convention in Milwaukee last week. And with this news, this entire campaign has just upended itself.
Yeah, there's a lot of political stuff. The Democratic Party is a family. At the end of the day, this is a family matter. You know, Joe Biden's body may not be as strong as it used to be. His language skills may not be as sharp as it used to be. His heart is as big as ever. His heart is as big and as true and as strong. And this is the difference between a politician and a leader. He made a selfless decision, and people are heartbroken. Even people who are pushing for this to happen. It's kind of like when your grandpa, you got to take the keys, and everybody, you got to take his keys, you got to take his keys, you got to, and he's fighting and he's fighting, and everybody's so frustrated, and then you finally get the keys back, and then you just cry, because this is somebody that you love, this is somebody that you care about, this is somebody who was there for you, this is somebody you wouldn't be here without him, and you have to take something from him. Now, this is not, look, politics is politics, but this is a human moment for one of the great humans in America. This is a huge moment for him, for his family, for all of us who love him, for all of us who wanted him to get across the finish line. But if you're a young person watching this is leadership. This is patriotism. This is what it means to put the country first and put the party first and put the cause first. When your arm gets tired, you let somebody else finish pitching the game. That's what Joe Biden has done, and he's done that for all of us. And so I just want to say, I don't know who's going to be the VP, the non-VP. I don't know anything about politics. I just know that I love this man. I care about this man. It was painful every day to sit up here and talk about him like he's just some problem for the party. Wait till we get to the convention. You're going to see people crying, standing, screaming, cheering. He may not get a chance to talk for 10 minutes. We finally get a chance to put our arm around this guy. He did the right thing for this country. He did the right thing for this party. All of us are going to be in this situation someday, and I hope that we take a moment to honor this man and to love this man. I love Joe Biden. I appreciate what he's done, and a lot of people are heartbroken today. Even if it's the right thing, it's still just horrible.
Well, and Van, I mean, on that point, which is a great point that I think resonates with a lot of people, of the personal nature of a decision like this. We often talk about things in a harsh political lens of,
y'all dug your own hole, man. Lied to the American people. Elderly abuse. And it was heartbreaking. Sad to see what took place. President going viral every single day, especially these last couple of months. Every single day, man. But people knew this long ago. We knew this long ago. But what they tried to do, clean it up, cover it up. Oh, you guys are losing your mind. Your conspiracy. Da, 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 da. American people are not stupid, man. Now look where we're at. Crying live on there when we knew all along, Van. We got to be real here, brother. It's been elderly abuse. And what? Everybody was laughing. Boy, I told y'all, we're all laughing, but it's not funny. That's somebody's loved one. Why would they allow that? You should have been took the car keys. Now it's black soot everywhere. And I tell you, Trump got to get the first responders, the remodeling team. We got to come get this thing turned around and fixed up and repaired.
Who's going to fare better, what this looks like. I mean, I also have to imagine what it's been like the last 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks since that debate, to see, what the reporting has been behind the scenes of Democrats who wanted him to get out. On Friday night, the reporting was that he was seething over, seeing big allies of Pelosi come out and call on him to get out, even upset to a degree with his former running mate, President Obama. And just to see, what he personally has witnessed and these calls from his longtime allies, people who certainly praise his legacy, but said, it's time for this decision to be made.
But haven't we all gone through this with our own family members? Like, yeah, he's hurt, he's pissed. A lot of us wouldn't have careers. I wouldn't have a career without Joe Biden. Joe Biden picked me out of the puppy pile. He's the person that everybody says you work for Barack Obama. No, I worked for Joe Biden when I was in the administration. I was on his middle class task force. All of us have known that embrace. All of us have gotten those phone calls and those cards when bad things have happened to us. So, that's a family. That's what it is. He's hurt now. He feels let down. He feels that his friends turned on him. In the fullness of time, he'll recognize that it was done out of love and as loving a way as possible. But at the end of the day, some people, and I don't want to mention any names and ruin this day, but some people will back their leader no matter what. Some people, they don't care how many people this man has hurt and how many laws he's broken, no matter how many bad things he's done. That's our leader. We're going to back him no matter what. But this party is not like that. This is not a cult. This is a political organization. And we believe in these principles. And if somebody is sick, if somebody can't do it, there's no shame in that. There's nothing wrong with that. If somebody can't do it, that's okay. And
The craziest thing that two of those Democrat superfans, Biden superfans, came out and said on Twitter, y'all retweet this if Trump is old and should drop out too right now. What? I tell you, man, you just can't make this stuff up, man. You just can't make it up. But Van, we seen it all long ago, buddy. All along ago. And dug poor America in a big old, it's just black soot everywhere. Soot. Now things got to be repaired, man. For real.
you see with the Joe Biden, yeah, everything was falling apart around him, but he could have stuck it out. There were people in this party who wanted him to stick it out. There are people in this party right now who are mad that he didn't stick it out. Don't act like it was all on one side. It wasn't about the donors. It was about, could this man hold together all of us anymore? And when he realized he couldn't, he did the right thing and he passed the baton. That is leadership. Pelosi did the same thing with Hakeem Jeffries. That's leadership. That's responsibility. That's what America's supposed to be about. I love Joe Biden. You have people on both sides of the fight in the party who are crying right now, who can't believe it right now. This is not a normal time, y'all. This isn't just politics. This is a moment in time to honor someone who for 50 years put this country first and sacrificed and sacrificed and sacrificed and sacrificed and sacrificed. And today, he's sacrificed again. That's Joe Biden. I love Joe Biden. This country should get around Joe Biden and help our president through these last few months.
We've been trying to figure out who's running the country, man. Y'all probably crying because we're winning. Trump's, what, a threat to democracy? He's this and that. Huh? They've wiped everybody through the mud, man. And now want us to cry. Bad enough we're struggling. Bad enough that we the people struggling. We knew it all along, man.
Jamal Simmons, you worked in that administration as well. I wonder what you make of how Van just laid out what a personal decision this was for President Biden to make after facing these calls for 3 weeks now, sustained calls from his own party. And obviously, you worked with him, you worked with Vice President Harris. I wonder what you make of that.
Yeah, listen, as I started out, it's a very sad day. I have heard both Van's sentiments and feel them, right? I mean, there's nothing I found after the assassination attempt last Saturday, when Joe Biden went on television to tell us what was happening. I know people had different feelings. I felt a little easier about it, right? Knowing that Joe Biden was in charge, because here's somebody who was going to be willing to put the American public first and not just his own political needs, not just do what he thought was best for him. And listen, we can try to make this not about politics, and Van, I'm with you. This is a day for Joe Biden. But on the other side of this coin is a guy who is the antithesis of Joe Biden, right? Who's Donald Trump is completely about putting himself first. So I think as we think about President Biden, all of us who know him and those of us who worked for him, like Van, really feel an incredible sense of loss. At the same time, this is going to help the Democratic Party finish Joe Biden's job, which is the point of what it was he was running for, which is to keep Donald Trump out of the office and to make America a better place that includes more people and has more opportunity for people. And I think that Kamala Harris is going to do a good job doing that. Let me just say this about her. I worked with her every single day. I met with her every single day. I talked to her on the phone just about every single day when I was there. This is a woman who has great public values. She knows what she's in the game fighting for. She's fighting for people who are being left behind, people who are being left out. She's been a prosecutor her whole life. I think that she is uniquely built for a moment. We've got a candidate who's got 34, felony convictions to go out and prosecute him every day. She's somebody who I think has an incredible ability to go out and
Oh boy. Oh. Nah. We don't want to hear it. We don't wanna hear it. No. 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 But hey, we give you an Oscar, man. You get an Oscar, buddy. You get an Oscar award. Let me know what y'all think of that, man. Comment down below. I am wishing the best in all you guys' life, man. Again, I encourage you to spread the love. Millions of people are struggling right now, man. Struggling. America isn't America anymore. Nobody knows who's running the country. We seen it all along ago. Been lied to, this and that. I mean, it's cleanups and cover-ups. Hey, man, that tide is turning. I encourage you all to do your own research and think for yourself, man. That's what I tell everybody. Do your own research and think for yourself. What do y'all think of Kamala Harris? Comment down below. What's your predictions on this? Comment down below. But all I can say, we're gonna be bringing you the best updates, news, coverage, until we get to November, especially before we get to November, man. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And it looks like we're on a road to a huge victory, but we can't get complacent. You know, we got to continue to be heard, got to continue to speak out, support. Prayers for Trump as well, man. Prayers for you guys and your family. We don't know what to expect any day from now, man. Sadly, that's the sad part about it. Because we are living in some crazy dark times, man. But hey, I love y'all. I will catch you beautiful people in the next one, man. Peace and love, y'all.